Hey YouTube, Southwest252 here with another video, and this time I'll be reviewing the NG models 1/400 scale Delta Airlines Airbus A330-900 in the Team USA livery. Before I get into the review, I would just like to say I'd really appreciate it if you check out my Instagram. The link for that is in the description below. So I'll start off with the box. So you have the Team USA livery painted on the front of the box. It does say Airbus A330-900 Neo. You have the computer-generated image of this aircraft across the front of the box as well. It does say Team USA, Delta, and the registration for this aircraft is November 411 Delta X-Ray. NG Models logo, 1/400 scale collectible models, die-cast metal. And then underneath, you have a continuation of the box art. This is just the all blue from the bottom of the box with sort of the same information, but you have the item number, which is 68005. On the left side of the box, it's pretty much the same, just a little bit simplified. Top's the same as the bottom, and the right side is the same as the left side. On the back of the box art is the same, just as the front. And warning, choking hazard, small parts for adult collectors, not suitable for children under 14 years old. And now for the model. So this is a brand new mold for NG models. They released this one, and I believe a regular livery Delta A330-900 as well at the same time. So this is one of the first releases. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with their mold. I'm happy to see they got the winglets a lot more correct than the Gemini Jets mold. There is just very slight, I guess, issues with the paint, not the mold itself, but I'll get to those when I get there. But it's really nothing major. So at the front end of the aircraft, you have the nose cone painted on there. It's very hard to tell, but it is there. It's very light. Then you have the cockpit windows with the raccoon mask. You have the L1 door and the SkyTeam logo to the left of it. And then to the right of it, I think is Delta's Wi-Fi logo. I'm not exactly sure though. Then you have the Delta titles between the L1 and L2 doors. And then you have the American flag and the Olympics logo with official airline to the right of that as well. Then you have Team USA across the whole middle section of the aircraft. We got the blue and the red to correspond with the colors. At the base of the wing, you have the landing light, and then you have over the wings and the flat fairings in the back. Then you have your winglets, which I think the shape, like I said earlier, is much better than the Gemini Jets one. The Gemini Jets one's too thick. This one perfectly gets the narrowing down as it goes up. The only issue here with the winglet, in my opinion, is that the blue extends too far onto the wing base. It should stop a little bit further out. And you do have a Wi-Fi dome on top though as well. As we move back across the aircraft, and in the front here you have the engines again. There's the front, or really the side view of it, and then here is the front view of the engines. And then another slight complaint about the mold is that right here, where the wing connects, the fuselage on this model, it kind of nudges out a little too much, really further than it should. So that could be a slight improvement on this mold by NG. But then you have, as you move towards the back, you've got some more antennas on top. Then you have the American flag and the registration, which again is November 411 Delta X-Ray. Then you have the rear door and the continued design of the livery, and then you have the standard Delta widget tail. On the right side of the aircraft, you have the cargo luggage doors there in the front beneath where it says Delta, and then in the back to the bottom right of the registration. So here is the front view of this aircraft. There's the right side. There's the back view. There's the left side. Here's the top view. And here's the bottom. So at the front, it does say, I believe, A330-900. Then you have the nose gear, and again, all the gears are rubber and do roll. You move down the fuselage. You have the Delta logo across the middle section of the aircraft belly. Then you have underneath the engines and wings, your main gear. The gears do not tilt. Then you have another antenna. You move towards the back. You've got the doors for the APU and the APU itself. But that is really it for the model. Overall, I think it's a pretty good model. Again, just slight improvements on the mold around where the wing joins the fuselage could be done. And then also the slight painting issue on the winglets. But nothing too major, so I'll still be giving this model a score of 29 out of 30. But that's going to be it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below. Consider subscribing to my channel if you're new. And once again, I'd really appreciate it if you check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
We would like to point out the safety features of this Boeing 737-700 series aircraft. You're looking at the Southwest Airlines bestseller. It's a safety information card. It's in the seat pocket in front of you. It works as a fan for no extra charge. You're welcome. And it reads as a comic book. It has a lot of short stories. None of them ends well. Absolutely.